Welcome to Grade 11 Trig Revision. Let's start with the Cartesian plane. It is divided into 4 quadrants, starting from 0 degrees and moving anti-clockwise to 90, 180, 270, and back to 360 degrees. Next, let's look at right-angled triangles. Remember SOHCAHTOA to find your sine, cosine, and tangent ratios. And don't forget the theorem of Pythagoras. Opposite squared plus adjacent squared equals hypotenuse squared. You must know your special angles to evaluate expressions without a calculator. For a 45-degree triangle, the sides are 1, 1, and root 2. For a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the sides are 1, root 3, and 2. Let's put that triangle on the Cartesian plane with the angle theta at the origin. Our adjacent side becomes x, the opposite side becomes y, and the hypotenuse becomes r. So, sine is y over r, cosine is x over r, and tangent is y over x. The cast rule tells us which ratios are positive in which quadrant. All are positive in quadrant 1, sine is positive in quadrant 2, tangent in quadrant 3, and cosine in quadrant 4. We use reduction formulae to simplify angles back to the first quadrant. In quadrant 2, we use 180 degrees minus theta. In quadrant 3, 180 degrees plus theta. And in quadrant 4, 360 degrees minus theta. When dealing with the y-axis boundaries, 90 degrees and 270 degrees, the function changes. Sine becomes cosine, and cosine becomes sine. Always look at your cast rule to determine if the new ratio should be positive or negative. For angles greater than 360 degrees, just subtract 360. For negative angles, remember that cosine is an even function, so cos of negative theta remains positive cos theta. Sine and tangent are odd functions, so the negative sign moves to the front. You will use these fundamental identities everywhere. Tangent is equal to sine over cosine. And the square identity, sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. Finally, make sure you know how to evaluate a ratio given an angle, and how to use the inverse trig functions on your calculator to find an angle when given a value. You are now ready to tackle grade 12 trigonometry.